Heading to the post office right now. I have a package I need to ship out, and then I'm going down to my UPS box, and I think I have like 3 or 4 things waiting down there. And I know of at least one more that is coming. Not really doing anything with the truck today. It was snowing just a little while ago. Snowing pretty good actually, but it's all melted off now. That time of year, I shouldn't say it, but snow isn't going to stick around very long. But the roads are all wet and there's enough salt on the roads. I'm not taking the green truck out today. Well, small town Iowa, the post office is closed from 11:30 to 12:30, so I'll have to hit it on the way back. On to the UPS store. This road's a little bouncy, but I do want to mention a few videos ago when I put those stickers on my green truck for OBS Revolution, which, if you're new here, is a group in Facebook that myself and another guy run with the help of some administrators. The guy's name is Philip Davis, and last Friday, he was in a pretty serious motorcycle accident. I don't have 100% all of the details on it, but it's my understanding he broke 6 ribs, his scapula, has some lung damage, and something else going on. He was supposed to have surgery yesterday, and that didn't get done because of some blood vessels that go to his aorta. So he's in surgery right now, is my understanding. And he was going to be off work for 2 months, and now it's going to be 6 months. Also, due to circumstances beyond his control with his work, he doesn't have health insurance right now. So you can imagine the burden this is going to be on him and his family. He's a really great guy, and if you're a member of OBS Revolution, you know that. I set up a GoFundMe for him, and so far we're getting close to $1,000. I set the limit at $10,000 to get things started. Hopefully it'll go up higher than that. It's only been a couple of days, but he could really use any help that anybody can throw his way. No amount's too small, they all add up. And I'm gonna link his GoFundMe in the description below. So if you are able and can find it in your heart to donate anything, please go to the GoFundMe link and do so. I know they would really appreciate it, as things are going to be pretty rough for a while. Anybody else's vehicle just seem like it has a magnet for red lights? I can't go past a stoplight without it turning red, it seems like. And here's another one. It just turned red as I come up on it. Okay, we have another light. Yeah. I was gonna say we'll see if it turns red, and sure enough, it just did. I can't win. Well, I just left the UPS store and I had 5 things waiting for me, so that's good. I haven't decided yet if I'm doing a mail time today or if I'm gonna wait. I know I have one more package coming, and I may just make a whole mail time video. I haven't decided yet. And another red light. Well, it was a P.O. box visit, so I'm gonna get my McDonald's fill. I just left eating, and by God, I hit a green light. Now on to the post office, and then we'll get back to the shop. And didn't make this one. I swear there's a sensor that rides with me everywhere I go that makes these lights turn red. Well, at least the sky's starting to clear up. Maybe the sun will come out yet today. It's supposed to rain the next 2 days though. I just left the post office and got that gauge cluster that I pulled out of that Bronco in the junkyard, and I got it sent off to its new owner. Let's get back to the shop. As you can tell, I haven't done any cleaning. After my last video, I didn't do any cleaning, and I really haven't been down here since. Even though spring is here and the temperatures are starting to warm up, I need to get some fuel for my heater. I'm not even sure if they still have the winter blend fuel available that I need to run in this heater, but I'm gonna go find out. If they do, I'm gonna get 2 cans, and then I have a jug of kerosene I can use as well. I think that will get me into warmer weather. I think. And which jugs am I going to take? Take that one, it pours out really good. And this one, I think. Just turned on the heater. I'm gonna head uptown, get a couple cans of fuel, and then I think I'm gonna do mail time. Not a horrible day today, it's rather cool. And like I said, it was snowing this morning. It was actually snowing fairly hard for just a little bit, but the ground's warm enough, and actually the temperature's warm enough now. It's 43 degrees that it's not gonna stick around very long. Well, there's no sign on the pump anymore that it is winter blend. I may be out of luck on that. I'm not really sure why I need winter blend to run in that heater. I may head over to the next town, see if they have it. Well, according to their little sign, this is still winter blended fuel. So I'm gonna get some. 2 5-gallon cans, 10.3 gallons. Well, the heater's still on. I actually thought it might run out of fuel before I got back. It's got it warmed up in the shop. Looks like it's just over 70 degrees in here now. Well, being that my bench over there is just full of junk, I'm gonna do mail time over here in the back of the truck. I really need to clean up around here. I'm gonna try to make this a little quicker. I know mail time can stretch on. It's real easy for mail time to get rather lengthy. First package we have today is for, it just says is the name, and it comes from Black Oak, Arkansas. It feels like a couple of plates. Let's see what's in here. More than a couple. We've got 4 plates in here. All from the state of Arkansas, all different years. We have a 16, an 03, 97 and an 88. So there's the 88. There's the 97, 03, and 16. They all say the natural state on them except for the 88, which is the land of opportunity. There's also a letter here. I'll try to read through these quick. The Fox Shop, just a small contribution to quote unquote the wall. To add a little southern charm, these plates are from various cars and trucks that have been on the farm. The oldest plate, LAA, is the 88 plate, still has the spare door key taped to the back of it. Really? My God, it does. The key on the back there. So still has the spare door key taped to the back if you lock yourself out by mistake. So if you find an 83 blue Mercury Lynx give it a try. It also has the old state logo, Land of Opportunity, as I pointed out before. The other plates have the natural state logo. The newest has a diamond in the middle. It does, if you can see that. Big diamond in the middle of it. Arkansas is the only plate in the world that has an open diamond mine to the public. If you find a diamond, it is yours to keep. Really, I may have to go to Arkansas. Next time you want a vacation, travel to Murfreesboro, Arkansas, and dig for diamonds. I enjoy the videos, and now I will retreat back into lurking status. Don't retreat to lurking status. Be part of the fun. When you read this on video, just use my first name. So when I edit the video, I'm going to have to edit out the last name since I said it when I opened the package. This is from Jason from Black Oak, Arkansas. Thank you, Jason. I will get these up on the wall as soon as I'm done opening the rest of this stuff. The next one we have comes from, I don't know, but it comes from Wisconsin. Lunkenburg, Wisconsin. This is a Wisconsin truck plate from 2007. And he sent a note. Hey John, been meaning to send you this license plate for a while now. I enjoy watching your channel. Keep the videos coming. I have a 13 Ram 1500 now, but used to have a regular cab short box F-150. 1992, 5-liter, 5-speed, 4x4, sold it 10 plus years ago. Thanks for the entertaining videos. I believe that says Jeff E, I believe, from Wisconsin. Well, thank you very much. This plate will be going up on the wall shortly. The next one we have comes from Robert Sailing. Could be Sailing. I think it's Sailing. This is from Naylor, Missouri. Let's see. We're having a run on Arkansas plates today. This is a 2010 Arkansas plate. Along with a note. Fox Shop, here's the old plate from my husband Robert's 96 Ford F-150. I told him at the start of this project to do it exactly how he wanted to. I am now starting to regret my words. And there's a smiley face. Sincerely, the Sailing family. It could be Sailing, but I'm the Sailing family. You know, that brings back memories of when I was doing this truck. I got started on it and pretty much got told to just do it. She may have regretted that. Anyway, on to the next package. Thank you very much. This is going right up on the wall. The next one comes from Gary Ketterman from Lott, Texas. I think I darn near cut through his letter. And we've got two plates from Texas. I don't know the years on these plates, but there you go. And these will be going right up on the wall as well. He sent a letter. Hello, here are two plates for your wall. I see you already have plates from Texas. That's okay. So I wasn't going to send these. Well, I'm glad you did. I thought I heard you say you wanted to fill the wall, so I'm sending these. Right on. I'm fixing up a 96 F-150. I plan to paint, new carpet, and new upholstery. I had dual exhaust installed, but kept stock exhaust manifold. In future, I plan to change all headlights and tail light lenses and install LED lights. My truck is currently black, and thinking about going a gray or dark gray metal flake. Wish I could do it myself, but don't have the tools or experience. While looking on YouTube for repair help, I ran across your channel. They are entertaining, and of course I relate to them since I'm doing the same work. Keep up the good work. Gary Ketterman from Central Texas. Well, Gary, when I did my truck, I didn't have a whole lot of experience either. I had done a lot of mechanical type of things, but I hadn't done any body work or paint, anything like that. Did a lot of research, talked to a lot of people, and dove in with both feet and did the best I could. Turned out great. But as far as any experience I had none. I'd never painted a car before, never done any kind of body work, and that's probably why it took me so long, but everything turned out fine. Thank you for the plates. Duplicate states are more than welcome, as yeah, I would like to fill up the whole wall, and these will be going right up. Okay, last, but certainly not least, this comes from Bamagrad. I think it's Bamagrad, not Bombograd. I think it's Bamagrad, and he's from Chelsea, Alabama. If you read the comments, you will see that he comments frequently on my flashing airbag light. It bothers him to no end, it seems like. So if this isn't a new clock spring for inside my steering wheel, not only would the clock spring fix my flashing airbag light, my horn, and cruise control, none of which have worked for probably the last 17 years, 16, 17 years at least. It's been a long time. It would make him stop commenting so much, which I appreciate the comments, so I don't know if I want to fix that or not. I do have an idea of what this may be, as he kind of gave it away in that it was something I had been looking for, and there haven't been that many things I've been looking for. I have an idea what this is. I'm not going to say, I might be wrong. First, have an Alabama plate, which I don't think I have an Alabama plate. BMW 291. Coincidence, or did this come off of a BMW? But it's a nice looking plate. Roll Tide Roll from 2015. So thank you for that. Here's also a lengthy letter and some pictures, and ready to open this. I think this is what I thought it might be. It is. He has sent me, I mentioned this in a couple of videos back, one of my salvage yard videos, that you can't find these, and it is a, I can get the bubble wrap off of it here. It is a factory Ford stereo out of one of these trucks with the CD player in it. I've never found one of these in the salvage yard, so thank you very much. I'm going to put this in the truck, although I may have to get a new harness for it. I'm not sure. I think these came out of the premium sound system package of some kind, and I'm not sure what harnesses you need, so I'm going to have to look that up, and if it needs one, I'm going to get one. But that's pretty cool. Fairly lengthy letter with a picture on the back. Let's get into it. John, greetings from the heart of Dixie. My name is Chase, aka Bamagrad. Below is a picture of my 96 Ford F-150 XLT, regular cab 4x4 with a 4.9 liter inline 6 mated to a Mazda M5 OD manual transmission. And that is his truck right there. I bought this particular truck almost 4 years ago. Eventually this truck will be my 5-year-old son's first vehicle. Awesome. I bought this manual shift, manual 4-wheel drive truck because I think it is important that my kids grow up learning how to drive a manual transmission vehicle. Currently the truck is in several pieces in my garage. Your YouTube videos were the very first videos that I watched that taught me how to disassemble, repair, and reassemble the various parts of my truck that were in dire need of replacement or repair when I first got her. Although the paint and bodywork on the truck looks flawless, yeah, you're from the South, it's not fair. There was a lot of surface rust on the frame and underneath the truck. My truck spent most of its life in Middle Tennessee, where it snows a decent amount during winter. Additionally, the gas tank straps had ripped a hole in the rear gas tank. That's fairly common over time on these trucks. Mine had a leak in it when I was doing all the suspension for the first time, grinding all the rivets off. I had a big tub underneath it because it was dripping gas, sparks flying everywhere. How I didn't go up in flames, I don't know. From watching your videos, I got the nerve to take off the bed of the truck to remove all frame rust, paint the frame, replace the entire rear suspension, replace the fuel lines, replace the brake lines, and replace the body mounts. Once I get the bed back on, I'm going to replace the radiator core support. I know how much you enjoyed that. Yeah, that sucks. Some people, for some reason, some people seem to have a real easy time with that, and others are just a pain. Mine was just a pain. It did not want to cooperate at all. Ultimately, I would like to repaint my truck and make it a two-tone Toreador red silver frost metallic two-tone truck. Is that how you pronounce that? Toreador? I think that's right. I cannot thank you enough for the education you have provided me through all the videos you have done over the last few years on both your Calypso Green F-150 and your white flare side. There are two big projects that I would like to tackle in the near future. One, a Dana 44 solid axle swap up front, and two, swap in a ZF5 to replace my M5OD that my truck currently has. Since your trucks are both automatics, they're not both automatics, this truck is a manual. I don't see you taking on the latter project. However, I think your Calypso Green F-150 would look sweet with a Dana 44 solid front axle, just saying. I hope you and your family are having a fantastic start to year 2017. We are. If I ever get up to Central Iowa, I would love to meet you. You have truly inspired me to tackle things I never thought I would ever do myself. Keep up the great videos made. Yeah, this truck's a manual. It has the M5OD R2, and I've never had a problem with it. It still has the original clutch in it. As far as the straight axle swap, I'd go either way on that. Unless you're doing some serious off-roading, the TTV front end in these trucks, there's no problem with it. It gets such a bad rap from people that really, I don't think even know what they're talking about. But I've never had any issue with the TTV. I've never had funny tire wear. I've never had any problems with it. I think as long as you keep it maintained and in good shape, you're not going to have any problems with it. As far as the straight axle goes, everybody says you need to go to a straight axle. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with people going to a straight axle. I could have put a straight axle in the front of this when I lifted it. I thought about it. Probably wouldn't have been too much of a price difference. I just wanted to keep things, I'm not even sure how to say it, as stock as I could while doing the lift and that kind of thing. Truck came with the TTV in it. I wanted to keep that in it. Will I ever put a straight axle in it? I doubt it. I might in another truck, but probably not this one. And kind of the same thing on the ZF5 transmission. I've got almost 270,000 miles on this truck. Original transmission, original clutch. I don't see any need to go to a ZF5. If I ever do have to replace the transmission, well, I'll probably rebuild it if it comes to that. If I do have to replace the whole thing, I might look into a ZF5 just because they are stronger, but I don't think there's any real need for it. But with that being said, the clock spring remains broke and the little light's gonna go blink blink and drive you insane. But I tell you what, I really do appreciate this, and this is gonna find a new home in the dash of this truck. Probably going to have to get some new speakers and so forth, but I am going to use it. I really do appreciate it because I've never found one, and that's pretty cool. Thank you very much. I'm going to get all these license plates put up on the wall, and I will show you in a second. And there you have it. It looks like Arkansas, and let's see, we got another Arkansas over here. And it looks like Arkansas has taken the lead on number of plates on the wall. Also got the letters up on the board. Looking good. So if you have a license plate or anything else you would like to send to the Fox shop, the address is in the description below. I also wanted to mention that I was giving Bamagrad a little bit of a hard time there about the flashing airbag light, clock spring in the steering wheel. He's been a long time subscriber and he's given me crap about that for a long time. Just want to be clear, no one is upset with, well, he might be upset with me for not fixing it, but I'm certainly not upset with him about anything. And again, thank you for sending me this. I'm going to put it to good use here very soon. It will find its home in place of that one. Which, that one isn't the original radio that came in this truck either. The original one, the buttons just got worn out on it. And the only difference between the original and that one, the original one had a clock on it where this one doesn't. I'm hoping that one does. I kind of missed the clock. However, when I get back on my computer, I'm going to have to do a little research, or maybe somebody knows what harness I'm going to need to make that radio, the CD player stereo, work in my truck, because I really don't know. I've been out of the loop on stereos in general for several years, and I think I would also like to put new speakers and maybe an amp in my truck, but not exactly sure what or even how to go about doing it. I haven't wired up a stereo for a long time. So a real good mail call, and before I go, I just want to say again, please visit the GoFundMe page that I have listed below. He's my partner in running OBS Revolution over on Facebook, and he's a real good guy and really could use some help right now. So if you're able, please contribute to that. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.